Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachahakodash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders at Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations as always to the elect. And I wanted to speak real quick on this uproar by the biblical Edomites about, the so-called Little Mermaid being portrayed as a so-called black woman in an upcoming movie. All right. And this just proves how childish these Edomites are and how much they hate. All right. You Israelites. OK. Now, remember, these are the main people that constantly, parade themselves around the earth whenever they see, us saying that Yahweh Shai was a so-called black man and not a so-called white man. They'll tell us color doesn't matter. That's their number one go-to. Color doesn't matter. I don't see color. Why is it always about color, dude? Right? But here it is, even Christians, and I'll show you those pictures. All right, this is a particular group, Christians against the Little Mermaid, Holly Bailey. Okay, in the About section, it says, the Little Mermaid is white. We cannot change what we have all known and grown up to as children. Okay, and these Edomites got some nerves. And it's crazy when you look at the Little Mermaid. Okay, we'll go back to those pictures. Her color is closer to this particular chick's color. All right, but these Edomites are absolutely childish. Let's look at these other pictures real quick. All right, basically they're saying, what if we took Martin Luther King and made him a white man? You all would be mad. Well, this is what you devils have done pretty much throughout your whole history. All right. You've portrayed particular people, okay, who were so-called dark people as so-called white people. All right. Casanova is an example. Now, when you go into Casanova, all right, pretty much when you look him up, he's known as the world's greatest lover. All right. He was a Jake. All right. Now, when you look up his history, all of his friends described him as a dark-skinned man with African tint. What is an African tint? Meaning you're dark skinned. All of his friends described him as a dark-skinned man. But then when you look up a picture of Casanova, it's going to be a so-called white man. Okay, and in various movies, various period pieces, okay, whether it be the Israelites or the Hamites or the Ishmaelites, which are so-called Arabs, you will portray yourself as the people. Okay? That's all you've done. You go to period pieces and the pharaohs will be so-called white people. Okay? That's all you've done is what the scriptures say you did in the book of First Maccabees 3 and 48. Let's get that. Let's get First Maccabees 3 and 48 real quick. All right? This is First Maccabees chapter 3 and 48. Okay? It says, and this is what they did, the Edomites, all right, when they, attacked us and took our temple down, led by Antiochus. Okay? This is the book of First Maccabees 3 and 48, and laid open the book of the law, wherein the heathen had sought to paint the likeness of their images. All right? This has been something you've done throughout history. And we know that which is then is now. What did you do in the Renaissance, in the 1400s? Okay, why were all of the images prior to the 1400s of the Messiah, the disciples, the holy people, the saints, dark-skinned people, and then all of a sudden all of them became white? Because in the Renaissance, who was rebirthed? Esau. You see? And this is exactly what you've done throughout your whole history with real people, with real figures, all right, in particular who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, all right, which when we show a depiction of how he really looks, you all call it an idol when you've walked around the planet Earth, all right, along with the sword, all right, for years, forcing the image of so-called white Jesus on people, man, along with your garbage religion. Okay, that's what you did. You can't even take seeing us portray the Messiah as a so-called black man because that's how the scriptures describe him. Okay, then all of a sudden it becomes an idol. But I thought it's an idol. You all have an idol. I thought we didn't have to keep the laws. See, but then you want to bring out the law in Exodus where it says you shall not make the likeness of anything in the earth or any man. But the scriptures, if you keep reading, it says if you bow to it, we're not bowing to that image. We're just simply showing you the image. That would mean if I have a picture of a lion, which I'm looking at when I have pictures of lions, the nature, that would mean that that's an idol. No, if you're bowing to these things, calling them gods, that's when it's an idol. But anyway, this is what you Edomites have done. Okay, there's another scripture somewhere in the Wisdom of Solomon, all right, where it talks about let's get Wisdom of Solomon 15, I believe. And then we'll go back to that picture. If I can't find it, I'll just bring it up in the somebody, if somebody know where it is, they can put it. Spot it. Let's see if I can. Yep, this is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, 15. And 4. It says, for neither did the mischievous invention of men deceive us, nor an image spotted with diverse colors, all right, the painter's fruitless labor. And when you look at a lot of the images, all right, that survived, the Byzantine Empire, the years that, the Dark Ages, you notice that a lot of them are painted over. You'll see that it's half dark, and some of this is half dark, and then it looks like it was painted over. That's called iconoclasm. Okay, iconoclasm, and that's what you devils have done. Okay, throughout your whole history is a lie. Okay, the scriptures call you the man of sin. All right, who would bring in what? Pseudoscience, intentional lies, intentional falsehoods, man. There's another one somewhere, but we ain't, we'll we'll worry about that later. But yeah, this is the picture. You see, these Edomites are pissed off about a fictional character. There's no such thing as a mermaid. Well, according to certain Israelites, there's a particular thing as a mermaid. But here it is. All right, these Edomites are pissed off, childish as hell, crying about some damn Little Mermaid. But then these are the same people that scream love. And this is why we tell you, Israelites, let's get that too, man. Never trust your enemy, man. These people don't love you, man. All of that love and all of that talk about we don't care about color. Yes, they do. The color doesn't matter. To hell. Let us present George Washington as a so-called black man and see if Esau don't lose his mind. If he's losing his mind over a Little Mermaid, let's get the book of Sirach, the 10th chapter. All right, this is Sirach chapter 10 or chapter 12 and 10. Salakia. Sirach chapter 12 and 10. It says, never trust thine enemy. And this is proof that they're your enemy. Okay? Everybody give it. Here it is. We're in the darkest time ever. Okay? This system is getting, the economy is getting ready to collapse. And this is what Edomites are crying over. Never trust thine enemy. For like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself, color doesn't matter, dude. You're full of hate. Okay, and go crouching, so he'll humble himself and go crouching as if he's this meek and humble individual. Yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away. All right? He ain't going to never change. All right? Remember, in the very beginning, okay, let's get Genesis, the 27th chapter. When we got the blessing, Okay, Genesis 27 and 38 or 41, it says, and Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father had blessed him. And it's like a love-hate situation we have here with Esau. Here it is, they hate us, but then everything Jake does, they'll mimic it, or they'll, when you turn on even all of these commercials, what culture drives this whole world? Nigga culture. But then they hate niggas. All right? If all niggas were up to and moved, all right, to a whole nother planet, Esau would come. Okay? He has an infatuation with Jacob. If all of the tribes just up and said, you know what, since you hate us so much, you know what, we're gonna go and just do our own thing. All right, we built a UFO. We're gonna fly to another planet. Esau would build him a UFO and fly and come after your ass. Remember, this nigga got on a boat to come over here and get your ass. So Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of the mourning of my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. And he and his descendants still got that mindset. Don't let them fool you. Okay? Don't let them fool you, man. These people are the devil and they hate you. Okay, let's finish it off here in the book of Job. I saw these pictures. I was just like, damn. This is the book of Job. All right. And I'll go to chapter 20 and 12. It says, I'll start at 11. His bones are full of the sins of his youth, which shall lie down with him in the dust. He's still the same devil. Okay. Though wickedness be sweet in his mouth, though he hide it under his tongue. Color doesn't matter. I don't see color. You don't see color, but you niggas are crying over the Little Mermaid, which shows you're big children. That's why the scriptures say children are their oppressors. You are big kids. Jumping up and down doing a temper tantrum over a damn cartoon character. Okay, when you've portrayed the Messiah as a so-called white man all these years. And when we bring it up, okay, because that's more of an important figure right there, the Messiah. You got the Messiah, then you got the Little Mermaid, right? You're crying over a damn cartoon character. And this ain't the first time you've done this. Though wickedness, okay, be sweet in his mouth, though he hide it under his tongue, all right? And he hides it under his tongue. There's other scriptures that goes into this as well. Yep. Psalms 10 and 7. His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. Okay? But he hides it. And you Jakes fall for it every time, man. Okay, this is why Christianity has been so destructive to our people, because you haven't learned that you have an enemy. And we're going to get into Christianity too. I got an article on that. It says, though wickedness be sweet in his mouth, though he hide it under his tongue, though he spare it and forsake it not, but keep it still within his mouth. And that's Esau, man. This dude is the absolute devil. So I just wanted to speak on this. Not that. Hold up. Yeah. The Little Mermaid. Got some crazy hair. 3 packs of Newports. This is crazy. Y'all call us monkeys, but when you look at monkey lips, whose lips look closer to monkey lips? Niggas or Edomites? So Martin Luther King. Look at this one, boy. Got a piece of chicken. And who eats more chicken than Esau? Any good chicken spot you go that you find out about and you go to, Esau's there, he eats more chicken than anybody. So how in the hell did chicken become the butt of Jake? Which Jake does love chicken, but Esau loves chicken even more. So how can you take chicken, which is good, and make it a joke when you eat more chicken than every goddamn body? Boy, you Edomites or something, man. And watermelon. Watermelon is beneficial for you. If you eat that, you see that green part? All right, that's a natural Viagra. It contains, I believe, it's not atrazine. Is it atrazine or tribulus? I believe it's tribulus. Yeah, not atrazine. I'm tripping. It's tribulus. Atrazine is a chemical. Yeah, it's tribulus is in that, that white to green part. Don't throw that away. You can juice it, eat it. Just wash the green part off. But how somehow we're the butt of the joke of chicken and watermelon when everybody eats chicken and watermelon. But all you can do is laugh, man. This shows you that they're hurt, okay, and they're on their way out, okay. But they're so loving, right? This is a post. So after all them Africans, which were Israelites, y'all threw in the water, y'all surprised the Little Mermaid is black. That's funny. Oh boy, you Edomites or something else, man. I just wanted to speak on this. Let's get that. The joy of the hypocrite. We'll end it off there, man. These niggas are hurt over a fictional character, man. Job 20:5, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite before a moment. Oh, man. Anyway, all you've done is go throughout the four corners of the earth and lie. You've oppressed men. You've oppressed their heritages. You've oppressed the all kind of you've oppressed all kind of information. You're just a goddamn devil, and now you're tasting the fruits of your own label. And if you think, like somebody said, if you think that that's hurtful, wait till you find out how the Messiah looks. If you crying over a mermaid, wait till you find out that who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ and the true Israelites are so-called black people. Okay? Which is 12 tribes, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. The people who you slaughtered, okay, and beat down and made fun of and still celebrate unto this day. Just wait until you find out those are the Israelites. Huh? Hold up. It's tripping. Let's see here. Wisdom of Solomon 5:1. On that day, someone righteous, full of confidence, will stand before those who oppressed him and made light of his labors. They will be amazed to see him safe and will tremble with fear. They will regret what they did and groaning and anguish, and they will say to each other, this is the one we made fun of. We thought he was a joke. What fools we were. We thought he was crazy to live the way he did as we're going out on the highways and the byways, doing all of these videos. And when he died, we didn't honor him. And this is how they treat our people, man. Okay. And now here he is, one of God's own children with a place of his own amongst God's people. All right. So I just wanted to go into that, man. Shalom. You devils are